And welcome, everybody. Welcome to another Nerdy Collective. Now that I got you, boom. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Nerdy Collective. Tonight is open mic night. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo. And bam.
Hey,
you got a lot of echoes going on. I know you got an exciting week.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. Let's get the other people in.
Get everybody else in here. But
okay,
I got friends over too, so that's why it's echoing.
Okay.
If you hear it.
Gotcha.
What up, collectible fam? What's happening?
Awesome. Okay, on to the next. Bam.
Hello, you Dubians! Have you ever had an itch you couldn't scratch? Well, that's what we're here to do, is scratch your itch at the Nerdy Collective, your comic book itch. And
Love it.
Scratch it.
Awesome, buddy. Okay.
And it's relatively sanitary with the gloves on as well, just in case you're.
Yeah, really sanitary too.
They're not sterile, but it's relatively sanitary.
Another one. Here we go. Boom.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
Oh, return.
How you doing, love?
How's it going, fellow Raelians?
Very cool. Okay, we also
people.
have a few more people that showed up in the chat. I don't have intros for everybody. I wish I did. Well, let's get them in here. Boom. We got Rob. Hey, buddy. And we have...
You're on mute, buddy.
You're on mute, Rob. Oh, he knows. Yep.
Good to see you. And really, who needs an intro when you have a background like this? And who needs a name when your last name is worst? It's like having a nickname when your name is Dr. Doom.
I love you, buddy. You're awesome.
Fair enough.
And then we have Martin from across the pond. What time is it over there, buddy?
It is 6:15. Hey, everyone.
Wow.
What's going on, buddy?
And we also have another good friend of mine. I love this dude. If you guys haven't watched him, he does video games. He does comic reviews. Very, very well done, especially on his little intros where he does the animations in between. You guys got to check this guy out. Zen Multiverse, awesome community member. Here he is. Boom.
What's going on, everyone?
Hello there.
Everybody's reading. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
Crystal clear.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Yeah. Yeah, full house tonight. I got to make sure I can check the bottom here. Let's get to the chat. We have, wow, we got a lot of people. So everybody in the chat, we can fit 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 more people. So there's a link to the top of the chat. If you want to pop in, you're more than welcome. So right off the top, we got
Hey.
Kurt, Comics in
What up, Kurt?
the house. What is up, buddy? Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Air Spider 23. Hey. Oh, let's get going here. Where are we? Lady Fantastic. I love your comment, lady. You were awesome. This was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love you. Okay. And we have Wink. What's up, buddy? Nice for being here. Oh, I got something to show Mike. And Steve, buddy, what is up? Thanks for being here.
Steve.
The
Stone
great
Cold.
AO King himself is in the house.
Well, then I'm the AOK Prince, pretty much. Then, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are. So I got something to show Mike Gretzky. This is an AOK I got months ago from Mike Gretzky. And I've had him on the show a couple of times. Well, first he sent me this book. Okay, so look at the comic. You
Oh
can see
yeah.
This one's issue
536. 537.
537. Dr. Doom. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the cool thing. He hired somebody to do the art for that cover. Check this out. I want to see what he thinks because I just had it framed. Green background.
Oh, very nice.
Look at that.
That looks
Cool.
great.
Very cool. That's really cool.
You like that, Mike?
Badass.
I hope so.
That's sweet.
Matchy.
I actually
Now, how
have the
could he-
second print of that issue, and it's black and white.
Oh,
that's
really?
Awesome.
It
Now, how
is.
could he be worthy?
Manufactured his own hammer, probably.
He probably core
Yes.
horsed the hammer into making him worthy.
Nice.
I love Doom.
Oh, so do I. And they're one of Robert and Amber. Sorry, Robert. I have. So if you guys got some Dr. Doom love, some older Dr. Doom stuff, pull a couple out and show my buddy here because my buddy Robert is a big Dr. Doom fan, and I pulled out just a couple copies. So Robert, here's one for you. I got it. Boy, this is really hard. I'm trying to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Get somebody in the chat. Give me one moment, bud. I'll be right with you. So here's some Dr. Doom love. Daredevil number 38.
That's
Mhm.
sweet. Yeah.
Okay, this is for Robert because I know he wanted me to show some. I said I would. There's another one, a beautiful Fantastic Four,
Ooh.
86.
That's
Mhm.
nice.
And then he was asking about Westerns. If there's any Western superheroes, maybe you guys can help me out with this. I'll get to the Westerns. We're
There's
Okay.
a bunch.
really
actually.
quick.
There's a lot. I mean,
Oh, I love that issue.
That's
The
There
dope.
we go.
238. I
That's a
can't
cool one.
remember what issue that is.
There's one for you, Robert. See what you think. Like that. Issue
200.
200. Dr. Doom on the cover. And then here's some Western ones for you, Robert. This one I liked a lot. Remo Jones,
Remo Jones, yep.
Gunhawk, The Outlaw Kid. Here's another one. So there you go, Robert. Hope you're happy with that.
well, you showed them that. I'll show them this.
Okay. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
There you go.
Straight arrow.
And what's the date on that?
Damn.
19. What is it? I think like 50. I think 54.
Golden Age.
Yeah, Golden Age. Yeah,
His book. There you go,
Yeah.
Robert.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Golden Age.
Old one.
Well,
Really
since I got the Frazetta book up, but if anybody else got something to show, I'll talk about the Frazetta
Yep,
thing in a little bit. Yep.
Hey, Jeff.
Uh-huh.
Do you have this
Hold on.
No, and you
I'll
want to
send it
hear
to
something?
you.
You want to hear something that's really cool about that though? That is
What?
the last thing he worked on before he passed away.
Mm.
Well, I'll hit me up. I need your address, but I'll send this to
Okay.
you.
Wow.
Thank you.
No worries. It's yours, brother.
Okay, so we have one more guest. Hold on.
I got this Fantastic Four. It's a variant. It's just a Kirby.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
That's a
That's
cool one, yeah.
awesome.
I grabbed
That's awesome.
I grabbed it because I saw the Doom and he's just there looking all Kirby-esque, looking
Yeah.
amazing.
Love it. Awesome. See, Robert?
Hey, and even I have one up on the screen right now.
Look at
Ooh,
that.
Red Rider.
Red
Yeah.
Rider. I'm coming. Here you go. What's the date on that, Monty?
I have no idea.
Talk about it. Find out in a minute.
10 cent
There we
book.
go.
And obviously, more digital, but there you
It's
go.
all
Brave
good.
Star. That's more
All
recent.
good. Because Robert was asking, so I said we'd post a couple of things up there for him. There we go. All right. And we have Wink83 just showed up. How you doing, brother?
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Hey,
Awesome.
Hey,
Busy
Hello.
lately too.
Yep. Hey, G-Man, look at the Doom with Luke Cage.
Hold on. I'm coming. Here we go.
Oh, that's awesome, Rob.
this
Sick.
is the issue
There we go.
written by Steve Englehart where Dr. Doom stiffed Luke Cage on his money. So he chases him all the way to Latveria for $200. This is where we get to hear the first time, give me my money, honey.
Oh, I love it, Rob. Okay, Rob, do me a favor. What we talked about earlier, post those.
Done.
I'm going to mention the comic chop up and Philadelphia. Can you show those?
Here we go.
There we go. All right. So if you guys don't know, Philadelphia is what you tell them the issue, Rob, as we go.
So this is issue number 1, and we're going to be having Jason Sean Alexander on our show on Wednesday. So go ahead.
Beautiful.
Philadelphia, so good.
Awesome. So big shout out. Go ahead and show the next covers while I say this.
Yeah,
real
he's
quick.
the artist on the.
Yeah.
Okay, the artist on this here, let's see. Is that?
So
All right,
while we're
so it's
showing you-
Rodney Barnes
Yes,
and Louis
exactly.
NCT. This
Okay,
is
so you
the
just said the name, Rodney Barnes. So what I want
There
to
you
say while you're showing those books, on about an hour ago or so, I post the links at the top of the chat, and it's called the YouTube Corner. And on that, there's a link in there for Comic Chop Up News. And John Comics with Kids, Jennifer, and Dan all had an interview with Rodney Barnes, the guy that did Philadelphia right here. And
Yep.
it was an awesome show, you guys. Go check it out if you get a chance. Really good. That was on tonight. But this is an awesome series. Go ahead, Rob.
and I only pulled out 3 issues here, but
okay.
here is the
No,
cover
that's
that a lot of people have been desiring. This is the Todd
Oh, yeah.
McFarlane cover to, I believe it's issue number 12.
That's a cool one.
And then somehow I missed the next 2 issues because I didn't realize it was still going on.
so good. Yes, it is.
So I got to finish picking those up.
Thank you so much, Rob, for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Oh, beautifulness. All right. There we go.
Yeah, Jeff, I saw the pics with you and the Frazetta girl, you and Boat, right?
Yeah.
The sister.
dude, that's the sister, and then the mom, Holly, and then that's Brittany, the blonde's Brittany, and then
They're
the
all
other
so
one.
pretty. It's like, God damn.
Yeah,
good
yeah, I
genes.
know, I know. I said the same thing.
Beautiful Spanish fuckers.
They're not. They're Italian. They're Italian, actually.
Sorry, yeah, shit.
Okay.
They're very
Yeah, so-
attractive creatures.
God did something right.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Had that Frazetta sperm. Sorry.
Okay. Hold on. What? Ian, what do we have here? Hold on.
I did a
Turtles.
yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, because I did that.
That's
well
awesome,
done,
man.
my man. Well done.
That is dope.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
I'm trying to put some more stuff on there. I don't know what I can put.
Don't worry. Yeah, it never ends. When you're an artist, it never ends, and you're the
Yeah.
worst critic.
I like just drawing's peaceful. It chills you out.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
So, everybody here, what is everybody reading? What has everybody picked up? Anything new this week?
I picked up some stuff, a little bit of stuff today. So with Steve, I could show off a little bit. Yeah, I picked up Jim Valiant Red Sonja cover.
Oh.
Looks just like his.
Man, I'm so jealous because I got a post from Byron.
Yeah.
Bronze Age Byron. Yeah.
He had shot me a link, a book that I don't have, a Red Sonja with a tentacle cover. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I don't have that cover. I'm like, where did that come from? It's a big surprise.
A leather-bound edition, Lady Death.
Oh.
A little tentacle there.
Yeah. Leather-bound. And then Sheena, the Queen of the Jungle, issue 2.
Oh, I like
that. Leather-bound too. And then I found another Lady Death leather-bound. I just like it because they're leather-bound.
Yep.
Yeah. Those were the things I picked up today. But for the stuff from the day before, if anybody else got anything else to show, we'll do that in the 20 minutes towards the end.
Yeah, I got you.
I have a strange thing to start singing the Brady Bunch song.
I got a couple of things I'm reading.
Sure.
Like too much actually, but I'm only gonna show a couple. I got Justice League Incarnate number 4.
Okay.
That's pretty good. And I haven't read this yet, but I got Savage Spider-Man number 1 this week. I wanted to get this cover because it looks like everything goes to pots. So I want to see.
Well, it kind of looks like Alf too, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it.
Ow.
Yeah.
Definitely got my X Deaths of Wolverine. This is probably like my favorite.
That is
the last couple of weeks.
You see all the covers. What'd you think of all those covers that they had?
Oh, they're so amazing. Here's another one because I'm one of those people who couldn't stop.
That's the cool one too.
I just want to know, what is this Technarch version of Wolverine and running around the place? I got Scorch number 1. I'm enjoying the whole Spawn expansion of the universe, so it's pretty cool. I got Excellent. It's a quirky team.
It's actually decent.
Yeah, it is. I haven't read it yet. All right. Sundays are my marathon reading day, so
there you go.
And then I read this probably about 5 times, analyzing it because I did like 5 videos on my channel about it. So this is Black Panther number 3 or 200, how you're looking at the number.
Yep.
The first appearance of Tosin Odoye. So yeah, those.
Cool.
I have some other books, but those are my main ones that I'm going to read tomorrow.
Cool. The reading never ends, does it?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, it's like it's continuous. Martin, what do you got, bud?
Reading at the minute. Primordial.
Primordial's so good.
Good
so
book.
Good.
I read the rest digital, so I'll just get the first issues of the ones I'm reading.
Sure.
So, Primordial. This is my read at the minute. I'm enjoying where this is going to go. What's the furthest place of here?
I started reading that. It's good. It's not bad.
It's good because you get 50 pages, so you get a good amount of story before it just stops.
Yep.
There's a lot of Marvel comics at the minute, like 20-odd pages, and that's it. So you got nothing to get your teeth into.
Yep.
Obviously, Strange Academy as normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We always get both issues for that because I'm obsessed. My overread at the minute, I keep on reading Beast Wars.
Nice. Okay, that's classic.
That's one of my ratios.
He just yanked it off the wall.
Yeah, that's what.
I love it. Just took
It's
it out.
called Velcro. It's brilliant.
That is
Stick
really
that
cool.
That is cool.
The only thing is, you have to get them level, so you have to straighten them out.
I love that. I love that.
That 5-issue run was quite good.
Wasn't it? Excellent.
And then the most recent Scott Young pull, I love that. Not reading it,
Nice.
but I just had to get She-Hulk. And my most recent CGC pull, and now I'm swearing because obviously Mr. Worst is below. And he doesn't go there.
Ooh.
There we go.
And anyone that reads it, I had to have one of the teachers, which is Wanda.
There you go.
Love it.
And I didn't know whether Scotty Young would do that. And my main one is that one.
Oh, I see it. Nice.
Nice.
Doctor Strange, because everyone gets the class members, but never gets the teachers often. So, and then it just have 2 more spares.
Wait. Okay, there you go. Okay, cool. Very cool. So what are your sons reading? Oh, nice.
Now that's 1982. That is.
Okay. Dennis the Menace.
This is what I grew up on comic wise, and it's like really the cheapest of paper, like newspaper used to be in the 80s, and
That's all good.
that's what I grew up on with like Billy Whiz, and this is Dennis the Menace, and I know there's 2 different Dennis the Menaces.
Isn't it Dennis? Isn't Dennis the Menace the blonde?
He is, but that's the UK, that's the USA, and he's totally different person to
Wow,
Dennis the Menace.
that's interesting.
Very.
That's really
He's
interesting.
naughty, and he's got a dog called Nasher. Now, there's a whole history of comics and characters with this, and you can get rid of me.
Okay. Oh, hold on, Ian. Give me a second. There you go, buddy.
Like I got from the I have because I went to a that is like antique store.
Antique store, yep.
Yeah. But they have a lot of books there.
My queen would like that book. She sees Deadpool on it, she'll lose her mind. Oh, that's the glow in the dark.
Yeah.
That's a glow in the dark cover.
Yep.
That's nice.
That's classic. Yeah, second printing, but it's still a glow in the dark. That's a glow in the dark cover. Oh, nice.
I pull out some of them.
Oh yeah, that wasn't too terrible. It wasn't.
Nope.
Oh, nice. Yeah, if my queen was right here looking at that, she'd be like, "Okay, you need to get me that one. You need to get me that one." Oh, nice. Have you been liking that?
Huh?
What series was that Batman from?
I don't know.
3rd, 4th?
I think so.
Do you know?
120.
Zen, do you know?
No.
Oh, okay.
The first print.
You read it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's all right.
And we got.
Oh, there we go.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah,
That is.
not least.
Oh, cool.
The
Nice.
because I read.
Oh, there you go. Now you're talking. Hawkeye. Beautiful.
Okay, you can take me off.
Okay. All right.
And for clarification, that was volume 3 of Batman.
Thank you. See, I knew I was close. I was close one off. I didn't know which one it was. I haven't been collecting any of the modern Batman.
All right, I can share just a couple.
Okay.
So I just started checking out this Pearl or whatever.
How
It's
is it?
interesting. Yeah, it's the same creative group that did Jessica Jones, so Mac and
Nice.
Gaidos.
Yep.
And she's like a tattoo artist, but she's Japanese and but an albino, and
Really?
yeah, and like her family's part of the Yakuza clan or whatever.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, and she has this tattoo parlor, and that's how she makes her money, and just maybe throws some kickbacks to the clan people, and she doesn't get messed with, but then kind of
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
something happens and she ends up having to be an assassin, kind of like
Nice.
Jessica Jones. But and then I haven't read this one, but this is also supposed to be a good one. This is
Tremendous match.
cover 51. I don't know. I
Okay.
picked these up. Jack Kirby. I don't know if I showed you this or not.
No, you haven't, but that's cool.
Yeah, Boy Commandos.
Look at
This
that.
is Jack Kirby, Simon and Kirby, 1 and 2.
Sweet. Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's-
rad, dude.
That's like 70s, I think, isn't it? Is that like
Mhm.
yeah.
And then this, I picked this up a minute ago, but
That's a good book. I have a couple of those actually. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
More journal
some
series.
Dots and Goodness. I thought
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. I love their stuff. Someone called the Dodsons a poor man's Adam Hughes, and that hurt my feelings a lot. Did not like
Oh,
that.
here it comes.
And here's the one everybody and their moms crapping themselves about.
Everyone.
Okay, and tell me, okay, just tell the community why. Why are everybody?
It's just another Wakandan.
Yep.
I'm sorry. But, like,
What?
it's nothing crazy. It's just another Wakandan.
Seriously, gentle.
There's so many good ones already.
There's like 100 different Wakandans.
Oh my
but this is the
God.
flavor of the month.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And so far, Gentle has like a way better story.
Yeah,
And I'm like, huh? But
yeah,
Gentle's been around.
X-Men.
Gentle's been around for a while too.
yeah. But I'm part of the hype too, so let me stop talking.
No,
You know we all have a copy, and if we don't, we want one.
Yeah.
People are dropping what $450 for the 1 in 25
Never,
for
don't
another
do
dude.
No,
in a
it's
hundred-
over 500 now.
Repeat,
Yeah.
rewind.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to drop like a rock because you know it
I
probably
know
will.
because
It
it's
will.
better.
It will.
It's not even whatever.
While
Okay,
we're on
say
the
it again.
subject,
What did you
how
just
much is
say?
Timeless 1 going for? Because it's always flavor of the week. Just wait until the spotlight shines on something else. And then you can
Pretty much.
decide.
I like Miss Minutes.
I do too.
I don't have
do
a copy though.
I missed
either.
Miss Minutes.
Me too.
Yeah.
I miss that show in general. Loki show is so good. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, I
That's
found
good.
this in the
That's
50
so
cent
good.
bin, G-Man.
I really like Hawkeye too.
Put the
Beauty
girl
and the
in the
Beast,
middle.
number
She's the
1.
girl in the center. Oh,
There's some Doom.
Oh, that's classic. Yeah.
I actually
wow.
tried to get 3 copies of this recently, and I
I
couldn't
think
get
that's
my hands on it.
Stankiewicz artwork, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
I like
that
that
is.
book. I've been trying to
It
get
is
that
Bill.
book.
I
That's
thought
nice.
it was Stankiewicz. Just by
I
looking at
haven't
it,
tried
I
to
love
get it.
Stankiewicz books.
And then I also found issue number 3 in the 50 cent bin.
Oh, nice.
I just found my
Like
I just found my
that.
complete run of Stray Toasters that Stankiewicz did all the covers for.
Yeah, Rob actually gave me 1 issue of the Stray Toasters. So I have an issue of it. I love it. And so, anyways, I found the 50 cent bin. I thought it was cool.
Still,
Yeah,
it's very
Nick
cool.
McKeever's a trip.
That is cool.
I know it is cool.
So really quick, we got Two Brothers Comics. Brothers, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Then we have Sanimation. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? Nice to be in here. Appreciate
What's
it.
happening?
Cool, very
All
cool.
right.
Looks like the Southeast is well represented. I'll say that.
Yeah. I'll say it.
Nashville.
All right, Monty,
Thank you.
ready to rock?
Yeah, I got a few books I can show. Wanted to show a book y'all was talking about, Dr. Doom. So let's go ahead and.
There we go.
Yeah,
Monty
there you
just
go.
wants to show you Black Panther 3s.
Yeah.
Man, I said I was going to show some X-Men, then I said I wouldn't, so I'm went ahead and got this.
You're all good,
Wow.
buddy.
Here you
Bring it a
go.
little closer. Bring it a little closer.
Ugh.
There you go. People get a good visual.
Number 2, baby.
Number 2.
Wow.
Look at the condition of that book.
Right.
Then we can go number 3.
Oh man.
Oh,
Pulled it off the
man.
rack, didn't you?
He's gonna wipe us all out.
No, these didn't come off the rack. I'm not that damn old. But
Yeah, you are.
I'm
Older than
close.
me.
You know, it's coming up. I'm fixing to be my anniversary in May is going to be 48 years collecting.
Wow.
48 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that condition.
I
Yeah.
know. Oh my gosh, these are banging.
Right.
Yep.
I would have to sell all of my DC
Yes,
just
Kurt.
Look at that.
Oh, no.
Monty, turn around real quick. I'm going to grab some of those books. Love it.
Nice.
Yeah. Sweet.
He's holding gold. Exactly.
Literally.
Oh, it's just popping.
I love the yellow covers. They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, and it's just like back then when those were made, the paints were better.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the paper was better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that
Oh,
cover.
my favorite right there. First Morbius.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love those covers too, like the
mm-hmm.
almost floating head, not quite. They put them in boxes that time.
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah. OG Goblin.
there we go.
Big boy.
And I got a few more I'll show later. But this one right here is the newest one I picked up.
Goblin Queen. That's another one. That's another one. We're talking about the Wakanda. That's another one that we gotta.
Yeah, but Goblin Queen's been around for a long time too.
Yeah, it feels weird because I'm so used to calling Madeline Pryor the Goblin Queen. So it's like,
Exactly. That's what, like, it's Inferno.
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah.
That's what the same thing I'm
Goblin
talking about.
I think
Like
the writers
so
forgot.
many.
right.
That's lazy. That's their fault. ASM, you're lazy. Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor, shut your mouth.
Like I'm not
Wait,
gonna.
but wait, she's not the Goblin Queen. She's Queen Goblin.
That's true. But you know,
Yeah, but
There's no longer
newbies
the
gonna
night
get
to say
confused.
neat. Right. Okay.
ooh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Ooh.
Jim Lee?
Classic Jim Lee.
Jim Lee's signature.
Yeah.
that's nice.
Ian, very
Slick,
cool.
baby.
Very cool.
Mommy like.
Fine.
Oh, he's pulling the redhead. He's killing me. now. Oh, I love it. Love it.
Dang, Mary Jane.
Win-win. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Gretzky.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Gretzky.
continue.
Okay, hold on. Gonna catch up with you guys.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
That's cool.
100.
What'd you say again? Say again, Martin?
It's the Warren 100.
Okay.
Had it for ages. And it's a wraparound.
Okay, Rob. Dude, you have some stuff you like to show, buddy.
Right. I have displayed in the background. It is Black History Month, and I make sure that people of color are well represented in my collection because they're most likely going to be the ones that come to the big screen because even Superman has, yes, President Superman. So I'm going to take you through a little short tour through some history. So we have over here Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1. This is a series that, well,
Nobody
Caroline,
loved nobody.
maybe
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Super underrated when it came out.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, underrated.
Yeah, and Caroline, I think, just recently completed the entirety of the series, so she can tell us how it is. But this is one that I guess I should probably start picking up now. I've been trying to focus on fixing all the other series like Fantastic Four, Captain America, but I missed out on this.
She's a science nerd. I freaking love it.
Yeah.
She is the smartest person in the Marvel universe.
You're a science nerd with a dinosaur friend. How is it not gonna be good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
And then not only that, but every issue of the last part of the run, I think is first appearance of a character too. I
Yep.
think, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Disney Plus would be so foolish not to bring that to
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On the last issue, it says coming to the screen or as a TV show or something.
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
to.
yes, I'm looking forward to it. She's already been interacting with Kamala Khan
Yep.
and Squirrel Girl and some of the other animated shows, but
Mhm. And
I want to
that's I
see
had
her
the
in her
whole
own.
Squirrel Girl run. Like, y'all get on Squirrel Girl. Get
Absolutely.
on
Yeah, I
get
got
on Moon
this.
Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Yep.
Like, get on Ironheart. Get on
Mhm.
Riri. Not
There we
just
go.
not in a weird way.
First Squirrel Girl. Nice.
Yep.
That
All
book.
right, so moving through, this is first Riri. She's not in any kind of Ironheart costume, but this is her first appearance.
Cool.
Next up, and she's part of the Champion. She's going to be in her own show. They already have the actors signed up for about 9 appearances or 18, or it's an extraordinary amount for the actress. Next up, we have the Young Avengers.
There we
And
go. That's a beautiful book. Right
most of these I all bought at cover price because I've been doing this for 34 years, just a few years less than Mr. White Gloves. But hey, one day is going to be 48 years for me, but that's going to be a little while. So I envision to be as good a collector as he is. So this will probably be the equivalent to Giant Size X-Men for modern age.
Yeah.
Next up,
Woo!
Miles Morales. This was bought in a black bag, taken out. I didn't think that a Jewish writer from Brooklyn could write a character like this, but apparently he adopted several children, and that's how he was able to get the voice of the character.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Things I didn't know.
Real quick, Rob, bring that back. Tell people the difference between a reprint and an original, because I have a lot of new people that ask that question.
It's a great question, Robert. So for people that are really looking, you'll notice that right here, I mean, most people point to the Marvel that the other print has a red border around it, but really the easiest way to check is right here. That box is attached right here to the corner. So if you see it free floating, that's the right one. On the interior, you'll also see facsimile. Also, if you look really close on the numbers, it should all read 004 because it's the 4th issue, not a series of 3 ones there. The 3 ones will give the connotation that it's a facsimile. Good things to know. Next up, we have one of the greatest stories that Marvel has put out in the last 20 years that no one has ever heard of.
That is my grail. Oh my goodness.
I have the whole series. I wound up selling a bunch of stuff to Jay Blitz, and I took the money, I paid some taxes, and the rest of it, I bought this series. And I tore into it quickly. This is a story about this guy, Adam Brashear, that winds up being told by the President of the United States, hey, the color of your skin kind of freaks people out, so you have to retire. So he does. And then he comes back, his big bad guy's there. Later on, he gets taken into the Ultimates. He's one of the biggest, most strongest characters in the Marvel Universe, and I can't wait to see him be brought into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Love that book.
Next up, we have Shuri, who I'm quite certain at this point that Kevin Feige and the rest of the Marvel team has called her into meetings to say, please don't get injured anymore, and please stop talking about
please shut
ivermectin.
up. Please,
please stop talking.
Please just like shut up and do your. Just say what are those?
Just act.
Yeah.
Brother Voodoo, Dr. Voodoo, Jericho, drum, teacher, professor, dean of Strange Academy. I can't wait to see.
And it was a Doctor Strange. Wasn't he a Doctor Strange too, or
yeah? Sorcerer Supreme.
Sorcerer Supreme. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yes, Sorcerer Supreme in, I believe, issue 53 of Avengers, the volume 3. It's good stuff, and I really didn't know his old history, but all his new stuff I got to go back and get. Like,
he also has a run, a self-titled run that's more modern.
Yes. I feel like Rob is going through my collection, says Air Spider. Then we have similar tastes. I like that. Hey, here is a good replacement for Shuri if she can't keep her mouth shut. Here we have Mbaku. And he would be a great replacement for Black Panther. Or they could do what they did in, I'm sorry if I'm kind of spoiling it. Even I didn't watch it. That last episode of not Mandalorian, the other one, where they have
Book of Boba Fett.
Thank you. They have freaking Luke Skywalker, where it's not Mark Hamill. They fed a voice from years ago into an AI machine to give you the voice that he has. So they could easily do the same thing with Chadwick.
Well, if you didn't like that one, Rob, you like my thumbnail better. I'm actually looking in the thumbnail.
I like that. Next up, I'm putting together a run. I only have about maybe 8 more issues and I'm done. This is Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. Just as we talked about earlier, give me my money, honey. So that one's a little blaxploitation. We don't really like that much today, but at the same time, when we watch the new show starring him, which I would love to see Mike Colton come back and play that role. This character is great. The Michael Bendis updating the character, that is how I'm most aware of him, when he gets married to Jessica Jones, spits out a baby, and now he's running for mayor.
Yep.
What was that, lady?
Some new Avengers shit.
Yep.
All the new Avengers shit. Next up, and we're coming to the end, this is the first appearance of the Falcon. This is one of those books that I was told by a dealer, I'll give it to you for like $70. It has a weird smell to it. And I took it out, went, old comic smell. I don't know what he was talking about, but at $70, I was saying, shut up and take my money. And lastly, somebody was talking about a Stan Lee signature on an X-Men book. It's not Black History, but I wound up getting both Stan Lee and Jim Lee signing this book back at a convention in 1992. And that's what I got.
Killer.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Oh man.
That was beautiful.
Killer.
I was so immersed just now. I forgot where I was. I was like, "Oh, those are beautiful." Thank you, Rob.
That was awesome.
I love watching you guys show books off, man.
Yeah.
And then I look at Mr. White Gloves and go, what am I even doing here?
We do that every week. Don't even worry about it. Every time Monty shows me, we all sit here and go, "Yeah, I'm going to shut up now."
We do that every week.
Y'all got some great books, man.
We shouldn't compare each other. Our collections are great, and we're always working for that better book.
A lot of those books that Rob's got, I ain't got.
Yeah.
Really? Back and forth.
Yeah. And I went to a Comic-Con.
Yep.
Actually in my town. They have a guy who was best friends with Jimmy Henson. Guy, I forgot his name. Guy something. So I can sign that.
Ooh.
Very cool.
That looks awesome.
You had him sign that?
Yeah.
Yo.
Nice. Leonardo.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep. And the next Comic-Con, they're gonna have some more espresso. Yes, they're gonna have the guy who did the voice of what movie? He did the voice of the cartoon animated film of the
Thundercats, yeah.
Yep, and they're gonna be there signing and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna because I have to go to bed. So.
All right, Ian. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Hope you had a good time.
Yep.
Come back anytime, buddy.
Showing us your stuff, man.
Thank you, Ian. Okay. All right. What else am I going to show here? I pulled out a few books because I know there was a few people in the community who was asking what I was reading lately, and I'm just getting caught up. And I'm not going to tell you what they are because I have.
At least you're reading.
Yes,
I haven't.
This is my reading pile. My pile is like could probably fit a short box right now. Pathetic.
Well, yeah, I shrunk it, but it's gonna get back to it again.
What I'm starting next is this one.
Ooh.
I'm starting on this, but look at it, it's an homage cover to Hoffman.
Oh, you know, Ace would love that. It's Maria LeVay.
Yep. So that's on my next. That's next on my list. And then a big shout out to Martin because that's on my reading pile. And then we got Hungry Earth. Hungry Earth, Reddens. I'm a little bit behind, but that's all right. I'm catching up. Snow Hills is another one I'm going to read. These are the ones I'm reading next. And then I'm finally getting into this one is issue 1, I think. Yeah. Newberg.
Very cool.
So
yeah, I just have issue 1.
What's that?
I think I just have issue 1 for that one as well.
Okay, and then a big shout out again to Tori. And I'm going to show some community artwork that I've gotten over the last few years. And the recent one I got from Soul Twice. And the art underneath this is by Gabriel Delato. And he did this Morbius run back then. But this is from an artist in the community that did this. And this is Soul Twice that did this one. I'm going to go through these kind of quickly. This one is done by, this is an AOK from Steve Whiting. And this is from California Blend. And if anybody doesn't know California Blend, I've actually got an art piece. I'll move my head.
Gabby's awesome.
Gabby, right above my
shoulder. Yeah. Right above your shoulder.
That's her work on acrylic. And she also did this.
Nice.
So it's really, really nice.
Steve's gonna laugh, but it looks a little like Steve.
Then we got Jim Boatwright. So Jim Boatwright did the same thing, and he did an interpretation, Morbius Living Vampire with a signature on it. And he also did one of my favorites. This is from Jim Boatwright as well.
Boat.
Look at that.
Well, yeah, and I took Jim yesterday to that event we went to. So
we're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah,
next.
I know.
We're gonna get there next. Then we got Art Chemist, another one in the community. He knows I like Morbius. He knows I like H.P. Lovecraft. So what he did was is mixed H.P. Lovecraft with Morbius, and that's what he came up with. And there is so much detail in this book. It's not showing you everything. He's even got a quote in there from H.P. Lovecraft himself. It's right there. Black light will not do this justice, but this whole thing glows underneath a black light. He did a beautiful job on that.
I still need a vampy done by him.
Another one he did for me. This is by Art Chemist as well. Another Morbius.
Hey, G-Man, did you see Chris stop by?
Oh,
Chris
yes.
Lars, yep.
Yes. I'm gonna get there. I got my
he's running to work. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Bad butt.
This Morbius is done by John Hoffman. So I have one of John Hoffman's original artworks. So that was pretty cool. And thank you very much, son. I appreciate that. And wham. And Chris, thank you. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. Sorry. Kind of showing everything really quick.
You're good.
Hold on. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Look at you got the black and white version of it. Jealous.
Yeah. Told you. Anyways. Oh, thanks, Chris. All right. All right. Are you ready, Jeff?
Yeah, I've been jumping out of my skin pretty much.
I can tell. All right, so
Yeah.
Jeff has got a big announcement. He had a pretty go ahead.
Yeah. I had a pretty.
Wait.
Yeah.
Monty.
Yeah.
No, I'm pointing up to him.
Everybody point. Everybody point.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had a pretty exciting day with Jim.
Tell the community what happened to you today.
Yeah. Yesterday I had a pretty exciting day yesterday with Jim. I actually got to go to the Frank Frazetta art. They call it the sign says art gallery, but it's the art gallery museum. Pretty much, it has a bunch of stuff by Frank. It's a bunch of artwork, but a bunch of his artwork. Never seen his artwork up close. So I finally got to see it up close. It was really neat. Got to hang out with Sarah. Got to hang out with Brittany Frazetta. Got to hang out with Holly Frazetta yesterday. So got to hang out with the pretty much family and friends. Pretty much was yesterday, the event. So, dude, young me would have been going nuts. Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, young me would have went. No way in hell you would have been friends with Frank Frazetta's granddaughters and the daughter. Pretty much. Young me would have went. You're crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And then actually got a couple of weeks ago. I actually got a little statue for that was made in the early 2000s, and I actually had Sarah and Holly sign them.
Oh shoot!
And you also got a bunch of pictures of them all too, didn't you?
Yeah. I'll show that in a few minutes. I'm just showing off everything I got her to sign. I got that signed, and then I got a Kickstarter book that she did signed, but I'm sending off the other copy to Vigilante, since Vigilante is going to be hard for him to get the Kickstarter signed. Yeah, so
I love that book. Beautiful book. Look at
and funny, and funny story about it is she didn't want to do the book. She didn't want to do homage to her grandfather. The only reason she took the book was the pup down here.
The pug.
The pug. That's the only reason she took that's the main reason she drew this cover, was because of the pug. The pug character. If it wasn't for the pug, you guys wouldn't have got this cover at all. So that's those are stuff that I got signed. There's a couple, and then the pictures. The big thing, all I wanted was the picture. You know what I mean? That's all I really wanted. And share the screen, Robert.
About the Golden Age book that you gave her.
Oh yeah, and I actually gifted her shot. If you guys remember, I actually picked up a Shotgun Suspense, gifted it to Sarah, and now it's actually sitting in the Frank Frazetta Art Museum pretty much right now. That's pretty much like I bought it. You know what I mean? But I honestly, it was just sitting in my box, man. Honestly, it's just sitting there. So I'm like, I would rather have somebody appreciate it that would appreciate it a lot more than I did, because I bought it. It's just sitting in my box. So now it's, dude, who can say a comic they bought is sit in the museum? You know what I mean? Sure. Nobody, dude. It's just mind blown to me. You know what I mean? It's sitting in a Frank Frazetta Art Museum. That's what, you know what I mean? It's like, that's mind blown to me. And it's like,
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's something to her because you actually thought about it when you gave it to her.
Yeah.
So I mean, that means something to her. That's very cool, dude. Very cool.
She showed mom too. She actually showed her mom and goes, "Hey, look what Jeff gifted me." And then mom goes, "You know where really nice is there and whatever." So that was really cool. But if you want to share the screen, I got my Instagram pulled up and I got the picture pulled up. So
go ahead, share it.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta push the. I forget. I gotta push the share button. I forget that sometimes.
Button, I'll grab it.
Yeah, a share screen. Yep. Uh-huh. Got it.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, I got the Instagram pulled up, so you won't be able to see me.
There we go.
So the dark hair one is Sarah, and then the two on my what is it? My left, right, Robert, or is it my right? I can't.
That would be
Sarah's on dark haired.
Sarah's on the left. Yeah. And then Brittany's on my right, and then Holly's on my right. So it's mom, my younger sister, and then Sarah, pretty much.
Oh, you got
Who's that guy in the middle?
And myself.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but pretty much I looked at it. There's actually, come to find out, there's actually no picture with them three together with a fans or
31 likes.
This one.
There we go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This one is showing you guys what the museum, when you walked to the front door, this is what it's gonna look like. And I passed it twice with driving by, so it's a little it's a little hidden, kind of a little bit.
Where's
If
the
you're not
arrow?
looking,
Right? Where's the
yeah,
arrow?
yeah.
Let's see the next picture.
And then
I
Death
love this
Dealer.
picture here. The Death Dealer is so cool.
Death Dealer. Dude, how close I could get to the thing was I could pretty much breathe on the damn thing. That's how close I could get. Yeah. Yeah, that's how close I could get. That's Death Dealer. That's a Conan one for our Austrian brother from Vigilante.
Vigilante.
Yeah. And then we got Sarah showing. Actually, there's a funny story behind this that she's showing off. It's actually her grandfather trying to teach her how to draw. So it's progress. So this is Frank drawing it, showing her how to draw it. And then these two at the end are her drawings. It's really funny. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Thought it would be really cool to show that off. And then this is Frank at 16. Drew this at 16 years old. Yep.
Wow.
It's Frankenstein and it's a couple other things, but I forget. But yeah, that's him at that's him doing it at 16. Here's another Frank Frazetta art piece that was there. So trust me, I'm doing a video, guys. So yeah, and then yeah. So this one, but funny story behind this one. This actually, when Sarah was younger, the character right here actually freaked her out a little bit. So when she was younger, so yeah. And then this one.
Gotta talk about this.
Yeah, this one. I've loved the story behind this one. This is one of my favorites because of just the story behind it. Frank Frazetta had to do this thing was due the next day. He had pretty much no idea what he was gonna do, and he had no art supplies. He had no canvas board. He ran out of canvas board. He goes down to the basement, cuts a piece of masonite out, and actually painted it on masonite. Painted that thing on masonite, and the only part that's painted is this part right here. Is this part, because Jim actually pointed it out. I wouldn't have noticed it if Jim didn't point it out, but Jim pointed it out. This is all that's painted. This right here is raw masonite. It's just the masonite still
really?
showing.
So
Yeah, that's just
the canvas.
yeah. Yeah. So that's the masonite board still showing. This is just the painted part of it.
Famous.
And then, yeah, and he threw that in the oven to bake it, to dry it, so he could send it off the next day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so like I said, knowing the story behind it, now I really want that creepy cover. Both of those creepy covers, just because of the story. Like Sarah and Holly told me the story pretty much. Both of them told us a story about it. Like another picture of the Death Dealer.
Oh yeah.
This is on canvas board. So the only part that's painted is the lady and all this right here. Everything else is exposed canvas board. Jim pointed it out. I didn't. Yeah, Jim pointed it out. I didn't know. Jim pointed that one out. I didn't even notice that until Jim pointed it out. Like
Wait,
that.
who pointed it out?
Jim Boatwright.
Oh,
Jim
okay.
Boatwright.
Boatwright. Yeah,
I know,
Boatwright
I'm
pointed it out.
I'm just being an asshole.
Boatwright pointed it out. Yeah. Yeah, and then I just took the picture of the front pretty much, and then saying how everybody's Frazetta Friday was going, and then I'm go. This is what I'm doing on a Frazetta Friday, hanging out with
That's exciting.
It's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It's
an awesome experience, like you said.
Yeah.
And to have like a piece of yours, like you said, in a Frazetta museum.
Yeah.
You said little you would be freaking out, but I think big you was freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy for
You
you,
could have
man.
seen him backstage, the enthusiasm he had and the excitement.
No, I don't
was
believe
just boiling over. I mean, you
I
can
don't
tell the
believe that.
passion that Jeff has
Yeah.
with this art and stuff. Such.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, he's
it's
a
there,
walking
guys.
dictionary.
It's there.
Like,
Yep.
with Vampy art, he knows everything. It's like
and
Rain
I met
Man.
some of his friends, actually close friends of Frank's. That's even cooler than anything. Met close friends. actually told me the whole story about that Ken Kelly cover I told you guys about previously. Remember, I told you the Ken Kelly cover where Frank actually changed the face on that female. Well, come to find out, Ken Kelly hated it that he did that because Ken Kelly only brought it over for him to look at. Didn't think he would do anything with it. He goes, what I heard from the friends was he told Ken Kelly, he goes, I really don't like your face on your female, so I'm gonna and he starts erasing the female face, drawing on it. That's the whole story behind that one.
Wow.
Like even Sarah didn't know that story because I told her that story originally, and then come to find out, actually finding out the real thing and the whole story was really cool. And then meeting some other his friend wise, dude, just close family friends, like meeting a bunch of dude. It's like I said, big like the lady said, my big me was going, in my head. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, yeah.
Very cool, Jeff.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. That is really cool. Now, you got to see one of your idols, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And you did one of your favorite books. I mean, win.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Fantastic.
And actually got the up close and personal with the paintings in general, dude. I've never seen them in person, so just to have them, in front of my face and actually looking at them, and dude, I'm so happy I took Jim. Jim goes, he would never forget. That's the whole reason I brought him. Yeah,
love Jim.
Like, yeah, and I'm so happy I did. Dude, I left at 11. Guys, I left at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. 11. The place opened at 2. It was like 2 hours away from us, so it opened at 2. We got there, filmed some stuff, took pictures, said hi to them, and did pictures and stuff. They said like 5 o'clock, food truck comes, food's gonna be here, and more people are gonna show up. So I thought, let's go early. And then Jim goes, oh, we're not gonna hang out all day. Guess what happened? We hung out all day. We hung out all day. Yeah. Yep.
All right, I'm an old lady. Gotta go to sleep. I had so much fun with you guys. And,
I love you. And lady, please tell the community what you got coming up, honey. Anything?
Like this Wednesday on Rob's channel, Not Near Mint. Jason Sean Alexander from Philadelphia. Yeah, come get it. Come visit. Check it out. And tomorrow evening on Sans cookie auction thing, I'll be on that.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Anyways, that's it, man. And thanks for having me.
Honey,
loved hearing your story. Jeff, that was rad. And it was really great seeing everybody tonight and seeing all of your goodies.
Love you, lady.
You guys hear it again tomorrow on my show.
Yes, we will. We'll hear for the next month. You can even for the next year.
Lady fantastic.
And G-Man, I got to sign off too. I'm getting a little sleepy, and it's been a long day.
What's that, Martin?
Do you still need an issue 1?
I do.
When it's sat here, I always think of you when I've got a spare. So,
all right, let me know if you've got a spare. I'll buy it off you.
Well, or we'll just sort out the postage or whatever. It's not very much, so don't worry. We'll solve.
Okay. Sweet. Well, yeah, let's talk. Awesome. It's very kind of you.
I know, I'm like, what?
like a Rob.
That's awesome.
Before Rob leaves, I want to show what I got for $1 a couple of weeks ago.
Is that Dave?
Yeah, Dave Stevens. I've got it. I found it for $1.
That's killer, bro.
Yeah, $1. I found this. I found this. I found
I
this.
still have to send all your books to you.
Yeah, I found this. I found this.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Happy as a little clam.
Way past happy clam, pretty much.
I love it.
All right, dudes. I'm out of here. You
Rob,
guys be
Caroline,
safe.
I love you, sweetheart.
Love you guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you coming in. You always show off great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rob?
On that note, I need to sign off as well.
Take the
Today
time,
was the
buddy.
eulogy for my mom, so long day. So I'm glad that I was able to spend it here with you, gentlemen and lady, as always. Looking forward to Wednesday because, hey, we're going to be talking about Philadelphia. And I'm looking forward to that. And like anything else in life, always have something to look forward to. Doesn't matter what it is, just as long as it's something.
Perfect.
Hey, not near mint.
Love you, Rob. Thank you, Rob.
You too, guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Send me hugs, Rob.
See you, Rob.
Hey Rob, man, make me big again. I got something to show and actually tell you guys the story behind why the lady showed that cover, the National Lampoon. This is the National Lampoon cover that she was talking telling us about. But that's the last thing that was on his diesel before he passed.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks like it's unfinished.
It is because he finished it. He turned it in. He turned that in for National Lampoon that cover. But he tried to change the lady before he passed. Tried to change the lady into Ellie, into his wife.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he ended up. They said that the last thing that was on his diesel was that's the main reason I really want that book.
Put the check really quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
We got, oh my goodness. We got TJ Slab, Dragon Watson. If you guys don't know who this guy is, wow. Love you, buddy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. So cool to see you. I haven't seen you in such a long time. We got to get you back on the Nerdy Collective. we have to get you back on. Seriously, buddy. Stay in touch. Awesome. Thanks for being here. And let's get caught up. Why is mine not? There it is. All right. Had a little lag. Absolutely. David. Hey, what's up, David? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. All right. All right. You just had your son up, didn't you?
Yes.
Did you
I can get back. I can just replace me. You probably get more people.
I love it when I see your videos and you do your pictures. If you guys don't know Martin, he's got a YouTube channel. He does some wonderful stuff with his kids. Play with Legos. When I came across Martin a while back, his kids were constructing the Death Star. Wow, you're talking about 1 million pieces? Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was cool.
Wow.
So really enjoy what you do, Martin. Big time, man. I'm doing it for a long time now.
You know, Martin, the Death Star and firecrackers is an amazing fun thing to happen when you get it completed.
It's a wonder it hasn't fallen yet, and broken. But
did you see that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Just for you.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Like I said, the history behind everything that I learned yesterday. Like there's certain covers that I want just because of learning the history behind.
And that's the interesting thing. We've talked about it, and I know the G-Man has gone kind of squirrely, but you talk about history and comic books. We've been watching a lot of movies lately with the honey, and it's amazing how much of like in movies, literature are comics.
Oh, yeah.
It can be totally out there, fairy tale, off the wall craziness, but there's always a little tiny bit of truth in those books and those stories. And they keep getting put down and keep being told a different way every single time. And it becomes legend. I mean, look at what we're in. This is basically the last 2 years. It's like comic books have exploded. And you're talking about, I call this, and I've been saying this for over a year, this is a renaissance, a total renaissance of comic books and collecting.
Well, if you can, well, I'm just gonna say joking around, but pretty much the new golden age of comics.
Whoop!
I think we lost him.
Say it one more time. Come back.
He's frozen.
Repeat it.
Damn it.
Come back, baby.
Yeah, he just goes. I got it. He burnt out his computer.
Yeah, you lost me, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
Say it again, Jeff. Say it
yeah,
again.
I would say, like I was joking, saying around, well, it's pretty much golden. Right now, it's the golden age of comics, because back then in the golden age, they didn't have no internet. So, but now, if you think about it, it's considered like Robert said, it's a renaissance, but it's more. I think it's more like but golden age books are harder to get. But I'm just saying it's golden age of just collecting the
here's
gem,
the
because
thing, though.
worldwide though, and now it's worldwide. It's not
exactly. But the other thing too about golden age. Golden age is not golden age. It's what you like in golden age.
Right.
Everything.
Right.
If you like it, then you get it. It's what it's worth to the collector.
Right. No. Yeah.
Price and
right. Yeah. That's not what I'm talking about. Just talking about like just in general wise, like how people mark it off as, oh, this is golden age, this is silver, this is modern. I understand it's still modern age. It's just it feels like you said, a renaissance, but it feels more golden age. You know what I mean? Like, because if you
every year it gets later, and everything gets rewound, gets pushed up. Bronze age gets earlier, and it moves up.
Right.
Moves up the ladder. So what is the normal rule for that, Monty, Zen, Martin? Do you guys know? When does the time change from silver? When does it get bumped?
It's usually whenever Overstreet decides to change it.
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for.
They're the authority.
That's what I've been waiting for too.
Well, they're the authority, and they've always been the authority, and they even were the authority as far as grading books forever. Yep. So what CGC was based on was literally Overstreet's guide.
Yep.
I mean, that's where all of the grading systems came from too, was Overstreet, because Overstreet was the only name in comics forever. I mean, really.
But it wouldn't surprise me if CGC or something like that jumps the gun one day and tries to, beat them to the punch. And I'm like Robert. I'm waiting. It's going to happen.
I think so too.
My thing is, though, with a lot of the grading companies is, I have a problem with people trying to sell raw books for graded book prices too.
Yeah.
And that's going on a lot lately. That's going on a lot. People are like, oh, well, I've got this first appearance of this guy or this girl, and it's like, and they're trying to sell that book for, what a graded 9.8 would be.
Old farts out there. Keep talking, Deuce.
I got a problem for people selling graded books for graded book prices.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Graded for graded prices.
Yeah.
There you go. For all you newbies out there wondering what we're talking about, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is for old men like me. It's huge, and it's a little bit bigger. But
That's what she said.
Yeah. For newbies, we use the phone pretty much for our stuff. Yeah.
I forget the millennials. Sorry.
Yeah, the millennials who use our tablets or our phones for.
Are you gonna show Martin?
I just use a tablet on my phone. Because I'm getting older, I'm 40 this year.
Yeah.
When it gets small, I can zoom.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Each to his own, that's for sure.
This fancy technology and everything.
Monty, do you not agree? It makes a great catalog for your collection when you get.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Yes, I got quite a few of them. And his fancy technology and everything. What you gonna do when the battery electricity goes out? You gotta have one of these.
Yeah, I have one of these.
It even has a little.
Oh wow! Okay.
What happens when the battery runs out on your magnifying glass light?
I go outside and put it in the sun, and
just don't put it too close. You end up starting a fire.
Yeah. What is that? What was that?
You have to charge it.
It's a battery charger when it runs out.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
Which I had to use a lot when I got COVID. Because when I got COVID, for 10 days, I thought I'd see what the hype was with The Walking Dead. So I sat down and I read the compendium on my tablet. Was it 96 and 93 issues, and Negan Lives. I read that as well, and I love that. I started off with the colour ones, and then obviously they went to issue 20 or something, and then I just thought I'll just go back to white issues, and the story was just as good. So.
Has anybody been watching any new movies? No, go ahead, bud. What were you going to show, bud?
This right here. When I grade my books, This is a microscope that holds a
check
USB that
that
goes
out.
to the computer.
Nice.
And it has a light in there, and you can project the image onto your computer screen, and you can look at your comics.
Hmm.
And it will zoom in up to 1,000 times,
Oh wow.
and you can get all the imperfections and see everything through here.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's cool.
And I've been using it for quite a while. This is what it kind of looks like.
That is cool.
Nice. I like
That's
that.
really cool.
With technology.
But G-Man, you were saying new movies?
Any new movies? Anybody been watching any new movies? I've been waiting for the new Ridley Scott Part 2, The Wolves science fiction film. It's on Netflix.
Oh, it's on a Netflix movie. Yep. Nice.
I've seen a new movie.
Yeah, what?
It was Vincent Price House of Wax. I'd never seen it before. I'd never seen it. It was new to me.
That's classic.
Classic.
Yeah, I liked it. You know,
I haven't seen any new movies. Last movie I saw was probably with my son was Spider-Man No Way Home. That was about it. I'm waiting for some gems to come out.
Yeah.
I need some good horror movies. I feel like we're lacking on that.
There, hasn't it?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
Well, the last Halloween movie's in production.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You really think it's going to be the last one?
I know.
Yeah. I know.
Now.
Yeah.
Too funny.
I'm just waiting for Star Trek Discovery to restart the season.
The new series? That's on Paramount, right?
It started, but it's they normally have a break and then it starts again
And it
next
comes
week.
back.
What's been driving me crazy? It's February. Where is my movie?
Morbius. Oh,
Where is my movie?
I know.
What is going on? That is such a bummer.
I seen on a commercial somewhere Star Trek Picard. They're working on it, or is fixing to come out, or
Picard comes out March.
March? Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And that is US time because I'll have to cheat and get it from the US a week ahead.
Yeah.
So
this was a $4 pickup.
Oh, that's really cool.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
You know you're killing me right now, right?
Yeah, I got this in that little like a Goodwill kind of garage.
You suck. Thing. Shut up.
This will. I mean, I actually got him
That's my
in
brother. That's my dude.
In 5 different little action figure
really?
toys. This is the 5th one. No. Not of this same one, of different ones.
No, I know.
Robert's gonna talk to you after the show.
No,
I know.
That's awesome. Okay, Zen, how about video games? Now, I've been curious. Wait a minute. It's going to take me a minute to remember because a buddy of mine at work was telling me he came across it. It is a role-playing game. It has to do with bondage and something else.
Ooh, man.
And it's really interesting.
Oh boy!
It's not an X-rated game, you guys.
Does it take place in your boudoir?
Damn
it. Well, it used to be owned by a big company, and they went bankrupt, and now there's 3 guys that have been working on it, and they've been bringing up. I gotta go find. Give me 1 second. I know where it's at. Guys, can you talk to amongst yourselves?
Wait,
yeah, okay.
Is it a more modified version of Diablo?
Probably. Second Street Marvel, what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the house. Second Street's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what is up? He makes me laugh so hard. Some of his videos are just cracking me up.
Yeah, he has some awesome shows.
Yeah.
Puts me in a smile every time. So here it is. She will punish them. That's what it's called.
Okay. I heard of that game. I did hear of that game.
Yeah, the game now the graphics are phenomenal. The character development is like off the charts. But what I've been curious is about the minions. The minions are supposed to be like your battle queens or something.
The what? The what?
Battle queens or something?
No, what'd you call them? The what?
They're called minions.
The little yellow things that run around?
Yeah, that's a fart gun.
I knew go there. I knew it. As soon as I said it, you was going to go there.
I don't know what goes on in your boudoir, but little yellow things run around. Man, I don't know about that.
Anyway, what have you heard about this game? She will punish them, because I've checked out a couple of videos on YouTube, and they're kind of all over the place. There's been a lot of character development. I wanted to know more about it.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but I know the gameplay. It seems as if they modeled it kind of off of Demon Souls a little bit.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. But story-wise, I'm not too sure of. It looks pretty glossy and good, right? Just overall. But.
Well, one thing I like about Zen too, just so you guys all know in the community, he actually goes, you go to a website and you play horror games. You play demo horror games. I love watching those, because some of those late at night, and I'm a vampire at night. That's why I do this show late at night. And sometimes you'll be dropping those shows. Sorry, Monty. You're still awake. You're alert. You're not sleeping in your chair.
I gotta go stir my stew. I'll be right back.
Okay, come right back. Come right back. All right. So the cool thing is, if you guys don't know, I just got sidetracked. Squirrel. He'll show you Zen will show you new demos and part demos of a horror video games. And some nights when I have nothing to watch, and I've watched a lot of I watch a lot of YouTube channels. So I try to watch everybody's shows. There's so many of you out there. They're wonderful. But I have my favorite. Sorry, Zen is one of my favorites. And just saying. And
Thank you, brother.
Well, of course. And the thing is, you have nothing else to watch, and I'm watching a show, and I'll change my reception, put it on my 65-inch TV in there in the stereo, and you'll play these horror video game demos. Holy crap. Some of them are really good. They scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, they're good, because I get them from a website called itch.io, and a lot of creators are up there. And sometimes some of the creators will reach out and they'll say, can you play my demo? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to stream it. And they're pretty good, because a lot of them I donate to, because I just believe in the community, right? And I think the most recent one that I played was it was like a hitchhiking game, and it was it was, oh my goodness, it was so good and immersive. And a comic book and even a video game is really good when it makes you put down the phone and you are just fully just immersed in it, and you're gone. And then you look at the time and you're like, wait, how much time has passed by?
4 hours goes by.
Yeah, and you're like, what the hell? Like you're still reading. You're like, yeah, I'm about to wrap this up right now. But
so,
yeah,
out of curiosity, Zen, okay, because I've been thinking about getting it's been really irritating me the last couple of years, because I'm an Xbox fan, right? I love Xbox. I know you play PlayStation, and it each to his own. I have been dying to get an Xbox X forever, and I still can't get one. It's ridiculous. I mean, you go out there and they're trying to charge you like $800 for 2 games, the hard drive, the SSD card, and then $50 gift certificate. I go, I don't care about the gift certificate. Just give me the damn box.
Exactly.
And just give me the machine. But then, go ahead, Deuce.
Well, I was just going to say, usually the first generation of those new consoles typically go down in the second year.
Yeah, usually. And it's 2 years now. No, longer than that.
Well, it's also because of the supply chain issues and all the other blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's people locked in their houses. So what are they doing? They're gaming out,
Yeah.
So my question is, all right.
PlayStation Nation, baby.
What'd you say, buddy?
PlayStation Nation, baby.
Okay, I like what the PlayStation offers in games. I love their games. I was a big PlayStation fanboy. I just like the playing mechanics. I'm saying the economics. Is that me saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're trying to find stuff, unless they perfected that, unless they fixed it, I don't know. Used to be really hard to play in the PlayStation Store when you're looking at certain things.
Oh, okay, like there was a lot of slowdown, you mean?
Yeah, when you're trying to execute things, that was the problem I was having with it before.
They updated it
Have they
a
updated
couple of
it better?
times, so it's a lot faster now.
A lot faster. Okay. I'm
But
sorry,
it
I'm
did.
old. I
No,
just
no, no, no. I know exactly what you mean. You would go in a
Yep.
store and you would try to, and then everything would kind of like, and then fast forward a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. But no, I feel the same way about the PlayStation 5, right?
Yep.
It
Okay.
came out about, what is it, like 2 years now,
Yeah,
right?
2
I would
years
say.
now. Yeah, 2 years.
2 years
And
for Christmas, or was it last Christmas?
oh, yeah. See, wow, the years are converging now
I
into
know.
like,
Yeah. I'm with you, man.
I think it
yeah,
is 2 years, isn't it? Just as
yeah.
COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, because I originally wanted to get it. I remember seeing Spider-Man Miles Morales game, and I was
Yep.
like, I'm
Yep.
getting the
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 and a TV and all of this stuff just for it. And I got the TV, and it's like I'm not paying $1,000 for a
No.
PlayStation 5. I
No way.
absolutely not. And I'm not one of those people who will go out and like wait for really
Yep.
on these lines.
Yep.
It's cool to do, but not if it's
Yep.
cold. And
Of course.
Right.
and so I just, I finally got, and I streamed it today. I finally played Spider-Man Miles Morales on the
Mhm.
PlayStation 4, and I'm
I
like,
was
I'm
watching it.
content. I'm
Yep.
content. I'm
That's
good.
good. That's
Um,
good.
and now I don't really have anything to look forward to for the PlayStation because a lot of the games that I was looking forward to, they came out on the PlayStation 4, like the
Sure.
Resident Evil game and things
Sure.
of that nature. So yeah, it's I find myself playing a lot of old school games now, and a lot of PC horror games. A lot of the
That's what I was going to ask you next.
yeah,
Now,
it's
because of this video game slowdown, and I still haven't got an Xbox X, and I thought about getting a PlayStation just because they're easier to come by. Now they're starting to get more into the
right.
mainstream, and I want to play a console game.
Right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I
Go
was
ahead,
just going to say, in PlayStation 4, you can get more easily accessible, and they're releasing a lot of the PS5 games on PS4 as well.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
and you can get a PS4 for pretty cheap. It's not going to cost you $200-300 maybe.
No.
Okay, so my other question is computer system.
hmm
There's some of the stuff that you do when you're doing streaming and you're doing your games, those kind of game stuff. What is it, just for new people and even for me? I'm just curious. What does a person need to get something like that to the standards that you're doing right now? I mean, what do they need? What kind of a computer? And without the lights and all that crap, you don't need
Right.
you're not looking at your computer. You want to play. I don't give a crap about the lights and all that. Just
What?
what's the guts?
Yeah. There's
You
a
gonna
lot
say
of
Jeff?
different. Yeah. There's. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Comic
Well, I got my laptop. The laptop I got now is Zen can attest for it. It's a HP Omni. That's
Mm.
one of the gamer laptops. You know what I mean? I wanted something nice to stream with. So, and I'm like, and I
Okay,
looked it
so
up. So yeah.
to
So
play big games, I mean, because we all know, like
yeah.
on a console game, they can take up to 6 gigabytes. Some of them,
Mhm.
6 gigs. They're huge memory hogs.
Yeah.
So, just as an example, I mean, what is to get excellent quality and the middle ground? I'm not talking high or low.
Right.
What's playable? Because
Yeah.
you know how the game systems work. They upgrade every year and the different RAM and all that.
Yeah, so I have a GE66 Raider, and it's a gaming computer, right? I think
Mhm.
pretty much you always
Yeah.
want to, depending on where you go, if you go to Best Buy, you say, I want to look for a gaming computer specifically, because that
Right.
will let you know that it's really going for processing speed, right?
Yeah.
And also just for resolution, right? So I'm
Right.
looking at my specs right here. Like my processing is a 10th generation Intel Core with i70. I mean, some of these numbers get a little bit crazy, and
Yep.
that's why you have to ask that generic question, right? I'm looking
Right.
for a gaming computer, because if you
Right.
just say I'm looking for a computer, you're going to get a computer that's
Exactly.
really for like Word and a lot of other programs for like business programs, right? But if you say gaming computer,
Yep.
then
You're talking
it'll
about graphics card and RAM, and
exactly,
memory,
Yeah.
and all that. Yep.
hmm And one of the questions that you ask is just simply, "Hey, I'm looking to play this game," and 10 9 out of 10 times, whoever's the seller, they know exactly what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Like for my son, he plays Roblox, and he also plays Fortnite, right? Roblox could pretty much run on any computer, but Fortnite, the frames are changing constantly,
Sure,
right? So
sure.
the person selling, they'll say, "Oh, yep, I'm gonna point you right to this gaming computer right there," and yeah, you'll be pretty much good. Now, in terms of streaming software, now that's a little bit different, right?
Yep.
So, anytime I'm streaming, I'm using XSplit. A lot of folks use other programs. I forgot what's another one. There's another bigger program.
I got you. I use StreamYard or no
No,
He's like the
Stream,
gaming platform.
Streamlabs.
yeah,
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs. Yeah, a lot of folks
Streamlabs.
use Streamlabs. I think
Yeah.
I'm more of the obscure one. The only reason I started with XSplit, so I learned to master it over time, so I feel really comfortable with it.
Sure.
So that's why I use, and then I use, I edit. I kind of like edit in my shows. Like
Sure.
I transition to like little mini commercials and things of that nature.
And the reason why I asked this too, Zen, is because I get these questions asked and I don't know. And I'm sorry, you're a pro at it. So I would rather have somebody that is knowledgeable about it that can give them the right information, including me. So that's a big help.
Yeah, and then when I'm streaming like PlayStation games, I do have some, or like Super Mario Maker, I do have something called an Elgato. Let me see if I could actually. Oh, it's not connected to anything right now, so I got scared for a second.
Oh, you're good.
So here it is right here.
Oh, I've seen that thing before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically, you connect the HDMI to the computer, to then the system that you're utilizing, and then on XSplit, what I do is I share basically you're sharing that screen, right?
Right.
And then you place yourself on the screen too. And if you have
Hey Zen, I got a question for you though.
For sure.
Basically, a capture card.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool.
I got a question for you, Zen though. Is XSplit or the one you use, is it easier than Streamlabs? Because I know the Streamlabs is a little complicated to get down. You know what I mean? Like I've been then trying to figure out how to use Streamlabs, and it's a little more complicated than normal. You know what I mean? Than the normal system, I think.
It's I've tried StreamYard.
Well, Streamlabs, man. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Streamlabs. Yeah, Streamlabs does have better options, I must say.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's all about comfortability and what you're really looking for. For me, I'm the type of person who likes to edit while I'm going. I love editing, and I immerse myself in editing. And I think for me, it comes off very bland. It's easier for me to use only because I started off with it, right? So I gained some sort of mastery over time from, I don't like to say master, but mastery over it. So I feel really comfortable when I'm moving between streams, but I'm still learning too, right? Because even today when I was streaming Spider-Man, I realized that I put my resolution of my camera and the video game resolution was way too high, so it caused slowdown in the beginning of the stream. And I had to lower my resolution instead of 60 frames per second to just 30 frames per second, and then the whole stream was fine. If you go to my stream today, you'll see like the first 7 minutes it was slowing down. And then right after that, it was like perfect, just because I changed one thing. But I'm learning as I'm going. That's the type of learner I am. Like I have to make the mistakes, learn from them. Oh, I'll never make it again because now it's up here.
Okay, so now we're gonna go on to a small little thing. Here we go. Boom. Let's get into there. Thank you, buddy. I shouted him out. I got him up there while we were talking.
Yeah, because the one thing I noticed about Streamlabs is I try to shit. What was it? I try to mess with it, try to share screen, and I wasn't able to see my own. You know how we were able to see your own screen. Every time I try to do it, I'm like, all I see is something, a dark black spot. I'm like, I don't see I don't see myself in the frame. So I'm like scratching my head. I'm like,
StreamYard, no.
Oh, not StreamYard, Streamlabs.
Streamlabs don't they have like? I have one of those modules and I haven't hooked it up yet. Don't they have like those kits where they have like those quick shortcuts? One is a switch button and one is a button, and they do certain things.
Yeah, The
All you
problem
do
is that you have a couple of screens, Robert. I'm talking about if I have a laptop, I can't. You know what I mean? I don't got other screens to look off of. You know what I mean? I can't
My-
share.
My question
and
though is, I was wondering, is
yeah.
that the same company, the same software?
Not the same, but they do very similar things, though.
Very similar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I have one that's got 6 buttons on it, but I haven't been able to utilize it because I like to use it to like quick button, like something in the middle of a stream, like drop a video, like boom, 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 that kind of thing. And it's supposed to be really good for that, but it's the working mechanics behind it.
Yeah. That's my issue too.
It takes a while to learn.
Yeah,
that's
same
my
thing.
issue out of it too.
For XSplit, you could do that too. Because a lot of times I take my thumbnails straight from the actual stream itself, or if I have to like quickly go to a scene, I programmed it to be just like right click and then it just go. That way I could. It's like I'm doing a stream, like you are doing right now. It's a stream show, right?
Yeah.
And it takes pressure off of like the after editing, right?
Yep. True.
So it's pretty cool.
Okay, so Martin.
Oh.
You've been doing some stuff recently.
He's trying to show us how to use Streamlabs, pretty much. It looks like, or that's.
I'm just waiting for it to start up, and then he just turned on the computer.
Yeah. I was because I've been trying to use it to figure out because just in case I want to do a stream by myself, I don't have to use Streamlabs. You know what I mean? And then plus edit like Zen was saying, editing and all this other stuff.
And you know what? I've been meaning to do this for a while because a lot of my gaming folks have been asking. I'm gonna actually do probably not a tutorial.
That would be cool.
I'll do a stream tutorial just so you can see me make mistakes along the way and how I edit the videos. Because it's not as hard. Like when I first, it's when something is brand new, you have to adapt to it, but it's not hard to use at all. It's really not hard to use at all. So I think. Especially when I'm streaming like my horror games, it's like I'm so glad that I have XSplit and I found XSplit. But not to say that it's better, right? It's that it's just something that I started off with first, and I'm just used to it. So it's been my my third arm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Of course.
But yeah,
Monty, you learning?
No, I'm just that's it.
It's definitely one of those.
This is important. This is
I haven't done editing in so long. I use Corel, and if I probably got on Corel right now, I'd probably get frustrated because I forgot how to use it. But when I get my studio built, I'm going to update the Corel, get the newest Corel, and get all my programs updated. And I'm going to go back in the switch box you're talking about, Robert. I got one of those too. And I'm on a camera that will move with me as I walk across my studio.
Monty, you're going to ground everything this time, right?
Oh, everything's grounded in there. I got 2 Nimrods.
So if the lightning bolt hits your shed, it's not going to blow out.
It's all. I got 2 they're 10-foot Nimrods. They're drove in the ground.
Nimrods.
It's such a thing, guys.
Rods. Yeah, they're all grounded.
What they're called.
And
you need to have the Nimrod connected to a battery, backup battery, so you could just have everything charged in your shed easy.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I got a power outlet, a big of 12 plugs that I can plug everything.
See, like all of my electronics in the house, my TV, computer, everything is hooked into a grounded subsector by itself. So in case a lightning bolt ever hits this house, it's not going to fry out my electronics.
Awesome.
Be safe.
Well, I got one on each,
but it won't blow up my electronics.
Yeah, I got a Nimrod on each corner of the barn outside that everything's grounded to. And like I said,
that was a nightmare, Monty. There was one night I had
Monty recovered for that.
Oh my God, we were doing a show. Me and Monty were doing a show, and it was with who was it, guys? Help me out.
I think I was there too. I think, and he just went black. He just went gone. I was.
Yeah.
We heard it. We were doing a
we
live
heard
show like this then.
Yeah.
Doing a live show like this right at the very beginning. I got done dropping his video intro, and Monty is like, boom, 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 doing his thing. And as he's talking, you hear a bam, 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 a lightning bolt hit his house. He
You're
decided, he's like, "Are you okay?" He goes, "Yeah, I just sit outside." Interview went on. We had our guest on, and it's stations. Nerdy. Robbie, Rockin' Robbie. Robbie, I'm so sorry, buddy. Took me a second. I'm old. I remembered your name. Rockin' Robbie is awesome. You know, I've checked him out. Check him out. He was on that night, and then he started asking Monty some questions, just as he did. Boom, 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 boom. You heard it again. I mean, loud. You could hear it right through the airwaves, and all of a sudden, you just blacked out. Completely blacked out. It fried everything.
Fried my computer.
Fried his hard drive, everything died.
See, that's always one of my biggest fears.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, mine too.
And that was a MSI that was a MSI GS63 Stealth.
Oh, so that's a
laptop.
power. Oh, that was a good computer. Jeez.
Yeah, I had a 1 tera hard drive, and I had an external 2 tera hard drive. It didn't get the external; everything was backed up on it. But yeah, it was a Generation 8 though. It wasn't a 10 like yours. But yeah, it was a gaming computer, and that's what I did all my editing on.
Oh
boy.
Because I wanted it so fast, so I wouldn't get when I do my editing.
Nobody thinks about
and
that.
playback. It wouldn't skip.
Exactly.
Like
Yep.
this.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Also, no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's how it was like my first couple of generation computers, right? And I didn't really know so much, and I didn't ask the right questions. I think I was a person who just went into the store. I'm like, this should be able to do what I wanted to do, and I was very naive, and I didn't ask questions. I don't know why I thought like me not asking questions was the right thing to do, but for some reason I did, and I got computers that weren't playing what I wanted to, even when I was editing. Exactly what you mentioned, like it would slow down. I'm like, because I use Cyberlink. I've always been using Cyberlink to edit my videos, and now I feel like, wow, like I'm moving, I'm clicking, and everything is moving at the speed as I'm clicking, and it's really awesome.
Martin, how about you? Because I noticed you've upped your game a little bit on your graphics and special effects. What have you been doing? What have you been using?
Actually, recently I've more reduced myself just to make it a bit quicker. I've just been using my phone. I do everything editing on my phone.
I've been doing the same thing.
Well, impressive, because I've noticed some of the special effects and stuff you've been using.
Cool. I've been buying. I've been getting free from Ulanzi in China. I've got some free bits and bobs sent to me from them, and I've been using like their light bars and everything. But I've got all my setup. I can use my computer, but it's in the middle of the house. And with Laura, like, she's awake and she's gone to work now. She went to work at 7 a.m. So I've got to be careful about making noise, because even though I haven't got a big, deep voice, I boom, and the house is quite thin walls. So I can't sit in the hallway where I am now, because sometimes I'll sit in the hall here and I'll use my SLR camera. And those capture boxes are brilliant, because my during COVID and everything, Canon made the app so you can actually use your digital SLR camera by USB now, rather than having to use a capture card. So I can use that. But I get better graphics. I can go 4K, but I get better graphics for showing my comics and then zooming them in like that with
on the LCR, right? On the
with my SLR camera.
LSR camera. You know why that is? And this is the thing I've been finding out. This is the interesting thing. And this is what a lot of people have asked as well. And I'm going to upgrade I'm using $130 webcam, but I've noticed something with, I know it's the 35 millimeter LCR. Is that what you just said? LCR?
SLR.
SLR. I said it wrong. Sorry, see, backward.
Then it depends what lens you've got on it. There's a whole lot.
But here's the thing I've noticed. Most of these damn webcams are made out of plastic. The lens is plastic. But when the camera is changed to glass, like a camera, holy crap, your clarity
changes everything.
Beautiful.
Yep.
You don't get the blur. You don't get the stupid.
Martin, are you using a Rebel Canon?
Yes, but no, because in the UK mine's called a T6i.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, so
Let me see.
it's the Rebel T6i that I've got, and it's class. I've forgotten what the proper model
See,
is.
I
but
want to. I may have to get in contact with you because I'm wanting to put that in and use it as a webcam when I get my studio built. And I've watched some videos of it, but they said some of them say use a capture card, but now they got a program you can download and you can use it differently instead of buying the capture card.
The Canon app. It's on their web page now.
Yeah.
That's how I did it.
Let me go get my camera. I'll show you.
My webcam, I'm using like a Logitech.
I am too. I use Logitech.
Yeah. It's it could go to 4K, but I notice if I'm streaming, it will slow down the stream, so it's still not.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It uses a lot more processing power.
Yeah, so I just leave it at like default. I think like 720 sometimes.
720. Yep.
It's comfortable. My computer is comfortable at 720 because any higher, it'll show me on the right hand side of the screen. It says CPU use high performance. So I just like, all right, I got you, computer. I listen to you.
Well, they upgraded. I know Logitech upgraded their units now where they have the actual. There's one that's like for I forget what it's called, something Logitech Pro, and I think it's a glass. It's actually a glass lens instead of plastic.
Is that the one for like I think close to 200?
Yeah,
I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah, that's the one.
For like $150.
I was considering.
Yeah, but you can zoom in on it too.
Yeah.
A lot of these have the automatic zoom. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm able to control that. Like Rob, for example, our guest that was on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He uses two. So he uses a normal one that's like 720, 1020, and then he uses another one with a down view. So you can switch it to that camera to show the books on the bottom.
That's what I need.
Yeah, that's what I need too.
Because I'm constantly just like holding up the books really close.
Yep, exactly.
That's the one that I use.
Hold on, Monty.
Oh, nice.
The Rebel.
Very nice.
Oh, awesome.
Which one is it? Rebel what?
It's the Rebel. Where's it at? ESO Rebel T7i.
Well, that should do 4K, I think, as well.
That could,
it does a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
because mine's the old model.
Yeah, this is get the flip.
And that only does the 1080p, but I get better quality with this than 4K because you get better depth perception. So you'll see a lot of people using a GoPro or Logitech, and like this, I look sharp. It looks perfect. Background looks sharp, but it doesn't know how to focus between the front and back, and then zoom in something close up.
Right. Because see, these are interesting things because I have these questions asked all the time, and it's like I'd rather have people that know what they're talking about.
Oh, it's your mic. Got it.
That was your mic. Show it again one more time, bud. I didn't have you.
Then I got other.
There we go.
Nice.
Then it'll hook up to a microphone. I got a.
See, you're having a geeky moment, guys.
I know.
Yeah.
I love it.
I got a cordless mic, a wire mic, that you can, a lapel mic you can put on and walk around. And I haven't put all that to use yet. A lot of that, but when I go to Comic Cons, I usually take that and do my video.
Definitely come in handy.
Yeah, and most of those cameras you could set it up as your webcam too. So
yes, that's what I want to try to do that one. But I'm looking for, like I said, there's another camera that will follow you around, and it'll zoom in and out, and they even got a tripod, which I got one of the what do they call them when you move the camera and stay steady?
Which is
gimbal.
You've got gimbal SLR camera. You don't need that. You can buy the tracking tripod.
Yes, I've seen the tripod.
So you need a tracking tripod to go with your camera, and then that will do what you need it to do.
See, I seen that the other day on the internet, and I didn't know they made that because there's this woman that was talking to her camera, and her camera was talking, looking back at her and nodding and doing all this stuff.
Oh wow!
See, that's what I try to do on the Streamlabs, and I get a black screen. I'm like, how am I not be able to do that?
You've got to like here's live stream. You've got to add yourself on. So you've got to have your audio input capture, and then you've got to have your video capture.
And your video capture.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
I can do my intro.
Right.
I can do my countdown.
Right.
I've got my waiting screen. But also, if you want to, you can use this as I'm showing you now, and you see each of you on your cameras. If you want to be cheeky, you can literally have StreamYard running in the background.
In the background,
Right.
Yep.
And you can crop each of those images where they would be for 6 people or 7 people when you know. And then you can stream multiple people just on this live. But I use this, and now you'll have to excuse me. It's been months since I've touched it. You go here, and then you go virtual. You turn this program into your virtual webcam. So then you click virtual webcam, and then you'll see. Just bear with me. We might have to. Where's my audio capture? I'll turn it off. And my PC's on the go slow now.
So that program, does it cost you money to?
No.
No, the Streamlabs. I don't like paying for anything.
I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
So this is what I call it, milking the cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we
So
used to years ago.
you have me on now.
Hold on, bud. Give me a second. There you go.
Yeah.
And now you're cool.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me mute.
Yeah.
Bad at
So let me just turn this microphone off.
No, you're good. I got you. Take
good.
care of
Add me on the other one now.
it. All right. There we go.
Okay.
Nope. Nope. Still get the bad feedback. That's all good, buddy. We got it.
Yeah, we got the idea. So yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's
Yeah, like I said,
the world of tech.
Yeah, because I've been trying to use that shit. I've been trying to use that Streamlabs forever, like just in case I want to go stream by myself or anything like that. I'm like, it's a little complicated. I'm like,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So while I'm on here, I minimize my screens.
The quality sounds different though.
Yeah.
I can. Just a minute.
No, just talk.
When he comes back, before he comes back, what we used to do, we used to get on the private chats, and we used to trade information like this and show people how to do all this stuff back in the day. And we haven't done it in so long.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a group of us together and go off air and teach each other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's in the chat. Hey. We have. Hello, Big. What's up, buddy? I'm confused. Yes, all right, buddy. It's all good. There you go. You're good now. Talk. Martin, talk.
He's putting the mic in. Yeah.
We can hear you.
Just a minute. Now, see, that's the complicated thing now. I've got to change my mic input.
Yep.
Make sure it's going.
Deuce.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good.
I was just listening. You guys are all content.
Yeah.
You guys are all content creators, man. I just kick back and watch and show up to this show. So I get a lot of the technical stuff you're talking about, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't do content. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, Deuce. I'm sorry, buddy.
No, you're good.
Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. We can still hear you good.
I mean, there's so much aspects you didn't. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just said you got no reason to apologize. That's all.
There's so much you can get into. I mean, as far as lighting,
Yep.
Yeah.
Audio and video. I mean, it gets as complicated as you want it to get complicated.
Right.
And right now, I'm learning a lot on the lighting because I'm having to place my what do you call them? The racks.
Lighting track.
Lighting trellis. I'm
Mhm.
having to place it in the roof of my barn and everything. And so far, I think I'm going to have 3 rows of lights that are going to be on the roof. They're probably going to be 30 foot long each row.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's such a good point. Lighting is pretty much everything. Like
Yeah.
you could have a camera that's not so good, and if you have really good lighting, it changes the game. Like I have a lighting. Watch how my quality looks when I turn off the camera.
Yep. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
it changes the whole entire thing. You know what I mean?
How do you keep your reflection off your glasses? Because you haven't seen a reflection at all.
Well, no, these are just for a show. These are just my style. They don't have lenses in them.
Well,
Even my students know that too. I'm a dean.
A lot of people need to understand is when they buy lighting or light bulbs and everything, you need to get the ones that say sun in the higher color code all the way up there. I can't remember what it's called, but you need natural sunlight light.
Yeah.
You don't want the yellow or the lower on the spectrum. You want the high on the spectrum, and it gives a nice white sunlight appearance. And if you can get those lights all the way around you to where there's no shadows, especially if you do green screen. If you do green screen, you better have some lights that light up that green screen, because the more lights you have on that green screen, no shadows, you can't tell if that's fake behind them or real.
Exactly.
And you can, and I can even put videos on my green screen, and it looks like I'm sitting at a Comic-Con and people are walking behind me and stuff.
When I first got my green screen, I didn't know so much about lighting, and I was like, it doesn't look so good like how I watch others use it. And then I finally got this light that I have over here, and now it looks pretty crisp. But yeah, lighting is so important. That was I think that's like one of the biggest things.
See, my green screen that I got to put up out there, it's going to be on a rod that I can raise up and down, and it's 20 foot long by 12 foot high.
Wow.
So, and I'm going to have it on a curtain where I can just draw it out and straighten it out, and I'll have lights behind, the side, and front, and above.
Oh, that's
so
what
I'm looking
need.
I'm looking to do a lot of videos that I walk around and everything instead of just sit there at a table.
That would be dope. I definitely need one of those, because anytime I'm streaming, I do have like this pull-up type of green screen, but I have to have like I can't get too far back because you'll see the corners will cut off. So I definitely need a drawstring version.
You may tell you something that's real simple and super cheap for a green screen. Go to what state are you located in?
Say that again.
What state are you in?
Oh, I'm in New York.
New York. All right. Do y'all have a place there called Party Plus?
We have like Party City.
Party City. All right.
Yeah.
Party City. Go in there and buy the lime green plastic tablecloth. That's all you need, and they are like $2 for $2.
Right.
And put a white sheet behind that. And hang it, and that's the best green screen you can use for real cheap.
Yeah, that's true.
And that you can get 2 packs here. We call Party City. You can get 2 packs for $2.
Hack. I love it.
If they trip over them or tear them up, it's just $2.
Right. Awesome.
Hey, you're
Okay.
backing up.
We're on the 2-hour mark, gentlemen. Jeff? Go ahead.
All right, guys. I'm gonna have Extreme Nerd Table tomorrow. Yeah, you're probably gonna hear more stories about Friday.
All good,
so
brother. All
yeah,
good.
but I'm gonna try to get Cantonese Comic Wins, and be prepared, guys. I'm gonna have a video come up sometime this. I'm gonna try to work on it tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to have it up by probably Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of the little video of the Future Art Museum. So be on the lookout. So that's all I got going on, guys, and I'll see you guys next week.
Cool.
All right.
Martin.
And now I'm all working. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So you can probably see the better
Oh, yeah.
reception here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really.
And
good.
then it focuses.
Oh, there you go.
So take it away. It'll focus on me.
Yeah.
So I've got a comic, and then bring it to the screen,
Nice.
and then it'll focus on that.
Nice.
Monty, we'll probably have to do a stream just us, and I can help you go through it. I'm not perfect because I haven't used it for ages. Alexander, shut up. But I can go through it, and I can get you set up with a lot of the stuff, like lighting and everything, and it'll probably be under $50, and you can get a lot of everything that you need. It doesn't cost a lot.
Okay.
So don't be fooled into that.
Wait. So talk to me too. I want to know too.
Well, you can be on the live as well.
Okay, cool.
You're not invited, Robert.
That's why I'm asking these questions. This helps me too.
Because I got these for free.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah.
Yep. Very cool.
And then I've got.
What do you got?
Well,
Okay. All right.
I did the hack like Monty said. I did a hack. I don't got a ring light. I got from Home Depot one of those metal lights. Yeah. So I got one of those metal ones. Yeah.
And then.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, so you can change the color too.
That's
And
cool.
these all work, and you can get them like a big lightsaber,
Nice.
but then you've got it in your background, and it can give different effects.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's cool.
Because I don't have tons of money to throw around, so I'm lucky because of my product reviews online and everything. I get quite a lot of views on that. No one looks at my comic stuff, but a lot of my other stuff to do, and that helps me get some good freebies sometimes.
Okay, cool. So, Martin, this is your time to tell the community about yourself and your show. Please tell everybody about yourself.
Right. I'm from the UK. Comics, you can hardly get them here. They're like rocking horse muck, if you know what I mean. So I have to get everything I get off online or I get from my good friends in the US. So that's why I'm more US orientated than I am UK. A lot of my Instagram and my YouTube is anything and everything, product reviews that you'd normally stuff by, and family. Like Robert knows, with my Instagram, everything, it's like my Facebook. So I post everything. If you like to look at it, you watch it. And there's never any ties to anyone watching a thing. But I love my comics. I just reduce myself to mostly modern because I can't afford the old stuff. So there's no point buying stuff that I can't afford. So I just go modern. And as you can hear, it's normally crazy because I've got the boys running around with Lego.
Good boys.
Yeah, come say hello then, Alexander. You want to say hello? Come on.
Right.
Oh, no, he doesn't want to say hello.
My son's name is Alexander too.
Bring it.
Dude.
I'll be here next week with you guys. I don't have a whole lot going on, so just
Okay. Monty.
Well, all of y'all people that unsubscribe to me is going to miss an unboxing that I'm going to be doing here pretty soon. So I'm going to go live, and I'm going to do an unboxing.
Oh, does it have
And
tattoos,
it's going to be a old book that's coming in. So make sure you tune into Splash Page Comics and tune into that and subscribe. And I'm going to show off these books while,
Repeat that one more time, Monty. Say it again.
What's that? The whole thing?
Exactly what you just said. Yeah, the whole thing.
Why, did I get cut off?
No, just do it again, please.
Oh, I said, name my channel is Splash Page Comics. I'm going to be doing an unboxing. And
Oh, God.
y'all need to stop by because it's going to be an old comic that I should be getting in sometime next week. So these are some doubles that I pulled out, and triples and stuff like that. And y'all need to come by and check me out and such, and subscribe, because I'll be going live sometime next week. And if you're not subscribed, you're going to miss it. And yeah, you're going to like the book. And yes, it's a slab.
Will we have you next Saturday?
It's supposed to be delivered Monday.
Okay, cool.
So I may go on my channel Friday or Saturday afternoon and do a live and just show some other books, and then I'll
Very cool, Monty.
come on.
Absolutely. Thank you, Monty.
Thank you.
Zen, knock it out, buddy.
Pretty much during the week time for me is comic books. I release them at 12 p.m. or 8 o'clock, depending on the day. Recently, I've been doing a lot of Black Panther type of content for Tosin Aduye. And weekends are pretty much, I do pretty much video game content. Saturdays are reserved for like horror content. Today I went off my schedule, so I know
Thank you.
my folks.
Hey, let's take a break.
Yeah, my video game folks are probably like, Zen, what are you doing?
Yeah.
This is our weekend. But yeah, sometimes I just get vibes that I just want to change it up. So I did Spider-Man today, Miles Morales, and it was really fun, right? And then on Sundays I do video games, but I do the hardest. I have a series called the hardest games of my childhood series. So I replay games that I never beat to see if I could beat them. So I do that Sundays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And last week I was playing RoboCop versus Terminator, and I didn't beat it, but we got really far in the game. And honestly, it's anytime I'm streaming, we're doing things as a community, right? So if I'm losing, if I'm winning, I'm looking for the chat for coaching and all kinds of things. So it's really fun, and I love my comic books overall. But those are the two contents that really take up the channel: the comic books during the week from Monday through Thursday, really, and then the weekends, Friday through Sunday, are for video game content. So check out my channel if you're into that, right? It's all of my subtle mission, right, is just really just being very Zen-like. And a lot of people get it confused. Like, Zen is not a religion. It's just being alive, right? With everything around you. And I just try to immerse myself in the things that I love to do. And I try to spread that joy however I can. So if you're interested and you're just bored or just feeling a type of way during the day, you could come into my channel, ask a question, and I'll try to answer it as best as I can. So yeah, Zen Multiverse.
Awesome. You guys, where'd Martin go? You're distracted by his kids. He's gone. Okay, sorry. You guys, thank you very, very much. This was awesome.
Thank you, G-Man.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. All right. I got
since you guys are holding up, I gotta hold up Zen too.
Yeah, showbook, please.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm gonna go through this really quick. Boom. Where are we going? Boom. And boom.
I really love this bad boy right here. Oh my goodness. I've had it for a while now. I love it so much.
Monty next? Monty, are you next? Oh, wait. We go back to
I'm finished.
Woo.
Wait. Any books to show?
I've already showed them.
Just got everything, and then this.
Nice.
Cool.
You're gonna drop that on your toe before the night's over. I know you are.
Yeah, I am.
Stick around.
But it goes with Conan. It goes with the Conan statues.
Okay. All right. You, community, thank you so much for another Nerdy Collective. This was a blast. I want to thank all the co-hosts and all my guests to show up tonight. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. Please go check out my new show. I'm doing a new show on Sundays earlier in the afternoon. Me and an old guy. Us old guys. Just nerd talking about comic books. I'm going to join in the chat. Please show up. And we'd love to see you. And I think that is it. So peace, love, blessed be you guys. And thank you guys on the panel tonight. I really appreciate it. Deuce, Martin, Zen, Jeff, Monty,
Yeah.
Lady Fantastic. We also had I keep pronouncing his name wrong. Wink.
Wink.
Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
We had
Wink.
Wink on there.
Ian
And
was
we
here.
had Rob Worst as well. Rob Worst is in the show tonight too. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys rock. And we'll see you next Saturday. Thank you very much. Love you.
Ooh.